Oh gosh. I'm either gonna get a lot of hate or actually what am I gonna I just might get a lot of hate for this video. Good morning and happy Thursday, everyone. Okay, so on the whole, I just want to say yesterday was a really good day. In fact, there's something really important I want to get to. Unfortunately, it does involve like my low and kind of like my high. My act of kindness is I took in the garbage from my parents. So yesterday, I believe, was it Corning Incorporated that celebrated 175 years, or the city of Corning that celebrated being 175 years? Anyway, the point is, 175 years, giant milestone, for sure. You know, nothing exists for 175 years, by accident. And, having been alive for, 36 of those years, I can say that in my lifetime, Corning has gotten a much fun and better place to go to. Here's the thing. My high is I really am happy for Corning, but my low is, the more I think about it, I'm starting to get FOMO, because I actually didn't go to Corning yesterday. I mean, full disclosure, I'm going to be in Corning all day today and tomorrow. In fact, I was in Corning all day Monday and Tuesday. So, a day off isn't a bad idea. Or, a day off from that area isn't a bad idea. But also, you really couldn't have this celebration on any other day of the week. You couldn't just simply wait for a Friday or Saturday night to do this sort of thing. I mean, the only thing I can unless, now, I don't know, yesterday was July 22nd. So, it is probably, I actually don't know when it started, but maybe they want to do it on the actual date it started, which, fair enough, but by having this massive fireworks celebration, or everything that was going on a Wednesday night, you kind of not alienate. There's a different word. I can't think of it right now, but I mean, there are people that gotta work in the morning, and they can't be up late watching a fireworks display of that magnitude. I mean, listen, watching fireworks is awesome, but as someone who knows how to launch fireworks, I mean, once you learn how to launch them, just seeing them is just, it's above average, I guess. It's an above average experience. It's better than okay. But it's fun when you're the one launching them. I don't know, I guess there's that sort of quick adrenaline rush where you light the fuse and you gotta get away from it before the firework goes off, because you really don't want it to explode in your face or on any other part of your body. So, yeah. And what's funny is I was getting ready to do this video, I thought to myself, I mean, for starters, yeah, Wednesday's not an ideal day to do something like that. I mean, technically it's better than, Monday or Tuesday night when people absolutely have to go to work the next day. And Sunday night wouldn't be a good idea either, because again, people gotta work the next day. So again, at least Wednesday night's not Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday night. Tonight would be slightly better, I mean, people still got to work tomorrow, but since tomorrow's Friday, come on, man. Everybody relaxes on Friday when they go to work. I can't think of a soul who doesn't. So, yeah. Actually, as I was getting ready, I was thinking to myself, like, they don't call it Thirsty Thursday for nothing. Then, like, wait. Yeah, folks at home, do not drink and drive, and please do not drink and launch fireworks. Please don't do that. Wow, it's actually kind of hard to determine which of the two is worse. But for real, be responsible when launching fireworks, please. I mean, listen, 175 years, that's huge. And, I mean, it's great, but again, I just had no intention of, not to mention, I can already tell you that parking for that fireworks display would have been hell in a handbasket. It absolutely would have. I mean, come on. The city of Corning already doesn't have the best parking as it is, and you're going to exacerbate that with having a giant fireworks display. I can tell you right now, Market Street was probably super packed. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? I take one thing back. I didn't go to the city of Corning yesterday, but I was in Corning technically. Because last night, my parents and I went to dinner at the Corning Country Club. Yeah, my parents have been members for basically my entire life. And, we try and go once a month. Once in a while we'll go and, we'll have a nice dinner. And we did have a nice dinner. The last time I was there, I had the arugula pesto pasta, which is really good, but I wanted to try something else. And it was between the pork chop and the shrimp Florentine. And I chose the shrimp Florentine. It was actually really good. Honestly, it's one of the better seafood dishes I had. Not as good as the shrimp scampi from Lips, mind you, but still very good. I would totally recommend it. It's 5 really decent sized shrimp over a bed of fettuccine, like sun-dried tomatoes. I think there was some pancetta in there. The sauce is really good. The shrimp Florentine. Seriously, I don't think I've ever been to the Corning Country Club and had something I didn't care for. Everything I've ever had at the club was good. Actually, my dad and I both got the shrimp Florentine, and my mom got the filet. And I love my mom, but I swear this always happens. Every time my mom ever orders a steak, she's like, I never order steak. I'm gonna get it. And to her credit, she really doesn't get steak that often. She really doesn't. But she'll have it and then she'll be like, it's good. Okay. Because my mom is naturally not really a meat eater. So her filet had a side of broccoli and mashed potatoes, which looked really good. I personally had again the shrimp Florentine. We all had Caesar salad. The Caesar salad at the club was good. It was. Actually, this is really cool. There's a men's golfing club or league at the Corning Country Club, which just finished today. And we're in the dining area, and there was a giant buffet table set up, and it smelled really, really good. I'm like, are they doing make your own tacos? And sure, they were doing make your own tacos. I mean, what can I say, man? Let's make our own tacos. Go crazy. It all looked really good, but I'm actually glad that I got what I ordered, and I would totally order it again. And it was fairly reasonably priced. Like, what I got was only like $24. Not bad. So yeah, not bad at all. So I guess I was in Corning, I just wasn't in Corning, if that makes sense. Although after my parents and I parted ways, they went to the fireworks celebration, so my nephews could watch. You know what? I'm sure they had a wonderful time. I'm sure they. I mean, listen, it's Corning. It's a city of 100. It's 175 years. I mean, again, you don't get to a milestone like that by accident. There's Corning really. I never do give Corning enough credit. Which, I mean, to be fair, I went to Corning so much as a kid. I kind of got, because of church and stuff. It kind of lost all value for me. So again, I gravitate more towards Horseheads and Elmira, which are both great, of course, but I never give Corning its flowers. I need to give the city of Corning its flowers. I do. It is a beautiful city. Crystal City, USA, the Glass Museum, the Rockwell Museum. Let's see what else is there. Actually, those are the only two really big landmarks there. But no, Corning Incorporated is, it's a wonderful company. It's filled with, a lot of really great people. And, again, this is the third time I've said this. You don't reach 175 years by accident. And it is largely due to the people in that company and in the city in general. Market Street. Why did I forget Market Street? Not so much of a landmark, but Wegmans is there. Pretty sure, unless you were born here in the city of Elmira, chances are your first introduction to Wegmans is in Corning. So that's nice. Yeah, and actually, Corning does have the church where my parents got married. St. Mary's in Corning. My parents got married in that church. Come to think of it, I had several family members get married in that church. My cousins have gotten married in there. That's really about it. Had some funerals there too, which is definitely less than ideal, but it is what it is. So I'm trying to think if I really have anything really great stories from Corning that I can think of. Well, see, that's the other problem. I would say a good story I have about Corning, but the problem is, any story I can think of is less than ideal. Not to the city of Corning, just to me personally. It's a me problem, not a city of Corning problem. So, I take that for what it's worth. Again, congratulations, Corning, for 175 years. That's incredible. No small feat by any means. Beautiful, great company, beautiful city. But really, man, did you have to have it? Did you have to have it on a Wednesday? Listen, I understand that with an event this big, people are gonna go to it regardless of the day of the week. And maybe July 22nd was the day that, Corning was founded, and if that's the case, again, fair enough. And I guess if you really want to be technical, since yesterday was hump day, what better way to get over the hump than watching fireworks? But I don't know. I think you should have just waited till Friday or Saturday night to do it. You know, when people are readily available to go out. A lot of people have off on Saturday or Sunday. So a lot of people couldn't afford to be up late. And I imagine the after parties regarding, if you had an event like that on a Friday night or a Saturday night, the after parties would be sick. Oh, that'd be so cool. Like, Market Street would be lit as hell. I imagine Volo would be busy. Actually, Volo is the only place I can think of off the top of my head that'd be busy. But yes. And I guess I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the fact that, Corning is where both of my parents grew up. This is back in the days when, before Corning High School existed, there was Corning East and Corning West. My dad graduated from Corning West in 1977. My mom graduated from Corning East in 1976. I know all about how Corning East was always great at lacrosse. Now, the city of Corning itself is probably the lacrosse capital of New York State. Seriously, Corning has to be considered the lacrosse capital of New York State. I'd be shocked if it was anywhere else. I mean, if nothing else, you do have Crystal City, USA, which, seriously, go to the Corning Museum, go to the Rockwell Museum or the Corning Museum of Glass. If you're looking for culture, if you're looking for fine art, go to those places. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to do on Market Street, too. Go to Market Street. If for whatever reason you need to stay there, there's the Hilton and the Radisson that are in Corning as well. And of course, if you need groceries, always go to Wegmans. Because Wegmans is awesome. If you take one thing from this video, Corning does have Wegmans. That is it. Okay, but one last time, congratulations, Corning. 175 years. Way to go. Here's to another 175 more and beyond. Beautiful city. And I got nothing else to say. It's a great place. Hope you like this video. Like, subscribe to YouTube channel, follow social media. As always, I'm your this video. For all you guys watching, don't forget, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Remember, you guys want to talk to us, we're here to let news back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.